eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Oh, could sure use a warm bed right about now.
My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Shield. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen.
Ulgrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us,
only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? You've come to the right place then. Speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for... Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your past stays in the past. And you fight for me with honor and integrity. We'll welcome you into our ranks.
Tell me, why does a foreigner want to fight for Skyrim? Can't fault anyone for that. As long as you hate the Empire as much as I do, that I can work with. Fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home? All right. But before I can... That's so long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's where men... It's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more important, we'll see about that.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long?
I believe Galmar gave you something to do, so... You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
I own Hollifrost farm outside the city. The cruel seas have been sailors for generations.
So we're ready to start this war in earnest.
If I make enough money from the farm, I'll buy myself a long ship.
You call yourself a wizard? I challenge you to a duel. The gods will be the judge of that. wizard. Hit me with a spell.
Spare a coin for an old woman, my lord. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divine smile on a charitable.
Time to end this.
I love a challenge. Just stand still. I'll carve you in.
Well, hell, Samana. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you? Winterhold belongs to Skyrim, not the Imperials.
Where do you think you're going?
You got any ale or mead? To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's-forsaken town?
I've a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use more healers.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have... This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here... This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Greetings. Welcome to the College of Winterhold. I am Feralda, one of the senior wizards here. I trust you found your journey to Winterhold not entirely unpleasant. Now, I must advise you that if your only purpose in being here is to complain, you would be far better off speaking with the Jarl of Winterhold. If, however, you seek something more, I will be happy to assist you. It is no great secret that we have been unjustly blamed for a great many things over the years. The good people of Skyrim, on occasion, would rather pass judgment than attempt to understand what we do here. Thus, we must take certain precautions in order to secure our safety. Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Ah, the Immortal Plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. You know, I think you're right. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. No matter what, the college will endure.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning.
Welcome to another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, I'll give you a brief tour and then we'll get you to your first class. Wonderful. Please follow me and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim
Another
for
new
years.
apprentice, I see.
Prominent feature
Are
here
you
is
of the sort that believe you're here to
it's
change
our
the world?
primary location for
Or are
lectures,
you
practice
only in it
sessions,
for
and general
yourself?
meetings. The Arcane
I
is
assure
located
you that
above
I shall be watching
and the Archmage's
all of
quarters
you
above that.
very closely.
While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's
Now that's
responsibilities
to
often
guide
keep
its
him
people through.
occupied. Thus,
I am at the
run day-to-day
Archmage's
operations.
disposal. Perhaps
Now,
not as
if you'll
often as
please
he
follow
should.
me, I'll show you the
In
living
time,
quarters.
I believe he will be more
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attendance. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Please.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken.
Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite but I do not... Are we clear? I've seen events in the last several hundred years. The great and unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged... No one is... I know there are some who have blamed the college. Magic... The college is a place where we can... The sea of Winterhold. The waves... The college survived. No. Some risks. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
What do you think we should do? Is that so?
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is...
actually show us something?
Tainted.
All right, let's settle
New
down.
here too, eh? It's good to see another Nord. I feared I'd be the only one. Almost doesn't feel like Skyrim, being so far away from the rest of the world here. Magic...
Until next
time. All right, shh.
Of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's what this lesson is for. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please.
Please,
I think
don't do anything to anger the
exploring some
locals.
of the various
They don't need
applications
additional
of
reasons
magic
to hate
throughout
us.
history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to see. Wonderful. And that's it. I certainly think you deserve. So you wish to master the arcane arts? Not long. Also, just be careful. Not long, but you can't start casting with a fireball coming at you. It's all... I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything? No, now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. Not really, just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of... I know I can't tell if he expects me to blow... So far, I just want to learn. So far, if only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be. You know, didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, after, others Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains. I think my parents reserved a spot for me here at the college on the day I was born. There's a lot of pressure for me to excel in my studies. I hope I can live up to expectations.
The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after all of you.
Nords don't trust magic or those that use it. They won't say, well, look, throw in the... And finally, take the fact that the... I also know that no one really believes. Not at all. My family was convinced coming here was a death...
What's the hurry?
All right.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. There is skill in magic. Oh yes. Hopefully small things that made... Skyrim was not Jizargo. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it.
Always encouraging to see
Sweet
the
family.
younger
Jizargo continues to struggle with wards. You have time to practice?
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Jizargo understands. You hesitate because you know Jizargo will be better than you.
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this Returning to High Rock, Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
This is exciting, isn't it?
And here we all are. We're particularly interested in the and if along the way No, I dare say we don't have all day. We're particularly interested... All right, please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to
I
be
find
cautious.
it hard to believe this excavation was improved.
As some of you may know, Saarthal was one of the earliest known settlements of Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Saarthal. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civil... Well, are there any questions before we begin? Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging on. Now, let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Bregana, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Please search that area over there.
Don't touch anything! He what? You must be. I've only looked through. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. He asked. I think that... I haven't told him anything, of course. Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important. What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? See that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder, what effect might your spells have?
Hope you know what you're doing with those... Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic and danger? The Psijic, perhaps? Now, please do be careful. They were a... No one's... I have no idea what connection they'd have. The art, and yet, if nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. Until next time. I've got some fight left in me. Down so easily. I won't go down so easily. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine it. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. This is simply fascinating.
this!
I thought it high time I caught up with you. Be prepared to defend yourself. This is utterly unique. Be prepared. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
I care little for idle conversation. If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. Oh. There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without... That incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding. No matter what, the people of Sky... How quick... There are... But there are risks. These... I do not have... You will summon a Dremora, and order it to bring a sigil stone to you. Summoning it. You must... Here is the spell you need. Go to the top of the... Necro... Of course, non-mages may not... Not within... Phalion is the only one I know who is... He didn't like... Phalion... I understand he settled down in... I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? If you're feeling adventurous... so... As a matter... immensely... He hold him... Since then... I've heard whispers of more of his... We've been keeping this collection since... Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? If you're feeling adventurous... Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I had heard of. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're going to find yourself in a lot of... I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me.
What you learn... It's no secret. Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough. I... Thank you. Toph, since he... Speak with... And good work. The next time you find yourself... But that was a great many years ago. Before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum. And it disappeared entirely.
The Arcanium is always a... Well, you don't even need to... I said, I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant in... Not enough. Although now it looks like you'll be... He was in a... When they left, he took off after them. Let's just... They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows. So they were persuaded to leave.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthol, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there. I know full well that you have. Please do not insult my intelligence. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall It is my job. My role. Thank you for your help. You may go now. I have many important things on. Are you quite sure you need to be speaking?